All right. Got it working quicker that time. Getting better at this. Alright, I don't know if I got anybody out there with me, but I'm working on this wood burn and gonna do it, so I figure I might as well stream. Shut down a second ago because I was watching Perry get at it. He's done with his live, so I figured I'd go live again. Miss Francis has hers at 6 o'clock, so I'll be off before then. Shiny dope soldiers of cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope. Aliens nodding props to the craft, no hate. Epoxy vibes outlasted the hands of fate. Grumpy spins the lathe, hand steady in the grind. Epoxy roach clips, art where functions aligned. Workshop sessions, therapy flows in the air. Turning junk into gems, like we just don't care. My mom is messing with me here. Eyes glazed, crimson, medicated haze flows. Chronic aches vanish, the good healing shows. Aliens in the mist, whisper words of relief. I gotta make me a holder to hold my handpiece right in here whenever I'm not burning, so it won't burn anything or slide off. It's not on right now, but you see how I set it down, cord will pull it. If I'm not careful, I'll set it on metal sometimes. Like that. Gotta hold it. Oh, excuse me. Precision of a surgeon, where craft begins. Wood chips dance like confetti on the floor. Every turn, every twist holds a little more. Aliens floating, they dip in my sight. The mist curling thick in the soft workshop light. Sanded edges, smooth stress, exhaled sins. The therapy hum of machines as it begins. Turn the world into grooves. Looking for the rest of my curlex. I got some more curlex I want to wrap and get it a little bit tighter down here to thicken this up just a touch. I mean, it's a little thicker here and a little bit right here. I have some, but I don't know where I put it. I thought it was sitting right there at my monitor, but it's not there. It's around there somewhere. I've hit it and it's rolled off somewhere, so it's just hiding. I need to bump up my voice volume just a little bit. A little low. A little bit low. It sounds low. Trying that just a touch more. Alright, I hope everybody's Friday is going awesome. No, mine is just perfect. I did slip up and didn't get my stuff together before the mail ran. I was supposed to get some stickers out. I've been so damn distracted trying to get everything together and set up here. I forgot to do my letters and got to write my letters and put in with my stickers, and I forgot to do that. I got 3 different batches I got to send out. They not gonna get gone before Christmas anyway, I figure. If I send them out now, they gonna sit at the post office. And hold on now. Spins, it's time to play. Epoxy shines in the light of day. Carving covers that gleam so tight. Aliens watching from the edge of sight. Aliens in the workshop messing around.
Sorry, I'm chatting with my mom through messages here real quick. She's messing with me. She's doing something. I sent her a message right before I went live, and she's steadily responding to me. Hey, monkeys. I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm doing real good. What is I just dubbed that earlier? Feel Good Friday. I went to the dispensary and stacked up for the weekend. Don't have the grandkids tonight. We have them tomorrow night, and so tonight's my feel good night. My 4-inch hose showed up today in the mail run, and I have the 4-inch dust separator, like the little dust deputy or dust cyclone, whatever you want to call them. I got one through Weber for like $66, and then I got 30 foot of the 4-inch hose. So I'll be able to run 4-inch hose off my dust collector to the dust separator, and then 4-inch from the dust separator to my tool. So there shouldn't be no reduction. If I have a whole lot of reduction in my filter or in my suction, it's going to be because of the bag that I put on there, because I did change from a 4.5 micron to like a 2 micron. So I know that's going to slow the exhaust a little bit, but it should still be stronger than my shop back at that point. I'm hoping, fingers crossed anyway. If not, feelings are going to be hurt. Alright, this here I need to start back on that. And this is funny, I'm messing with my mom. She don't watch my lives or nothing. I'm doing this little board here for her. I'm gonna try to get it done and cleaned up and do it for her little Christmas gift. Hey, I'm gonna get that done and then get the flowering and all that done through there and then go back and paint it. Oh, monkeys, did you see the mushroom skull done up? I don't know if you're here in the live when I finish that. So it's all blacklight reactive, got the blue and stuff in there. It turned out pretty good. And it's got some good, I got some cool colors, blacklight colors. So even if they're not blacklight, they look good. So I'll probably do this one up with the blacklight colors. But my mom, she don't have a UV light or a blacklight. So I'll probably, depends on where she wants that, because I know she'll love this and want to hang it up. And so once she hangs it up, I'll see where I can't find a small blacklight to kind of like maybe hide. Or even maybe try to do maybe a backboard behind this one to set this against that has a little ledge right here, and run a little, have a backboard behind it and have like a little lip right here on the bottom like it's sitting on it, and then have like a little strip of light right there that comes up on it. I don't know. I'll figure out some way to make this one glow for her. But yeah, the blacklight stuff's awesome. Oh, where is my goodie bag? Oh. Let the resin reveal art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, grumpy's real deal. Aliens just not. All right, YouTube ain't gonna like me, but we don't care. Black cherry, yup. That's a Feel Good Friday, and this is medical. I have my medical card here in State of Florida. Not recreational yet, but hey, we'll get there. But this is 15 of those hippie calories, little nano shot. It's like a 5-hour power, but it's them hippie calorie 5-hour powers. Here, my neighbor's dog out there barking. They got him out here on this cable. He don't like it. He tells the whole neighborhood about it. It's a little black cherry flavor, little shooter.
Truth and molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain.
We got a little bite.
Aliens just nodded, man, it's mad appeal. Bright amaze.
Yeah, how's the picture looking? Is it still coming through pretty clear? Nothing bouncy or getting fuzzy? I'm testing the my resolution going out at 1080 through OBS today.
Shavings flying like a magic band, lays alive and spinning fast, turning moments that are built to last. Cedar in each handle.
When I watch it on my little screen, I'm watching on my phone too, but man, that don't give me a true look.
Life is feeling so grand out here. With every spin the world feels clear. The smell of cedar fills the air. Grumpy's kingdom beyond compare. Wood chips fall like a gentle rain, each piece secure for the ache and strain. Fingers trace the grain so fine, in every groove a story divine. Cedar in each hand, oh,
Well, I'm trying that dual settings too, where you run okay, I need to move my camera, I need to move over. But you run both vertical and horizontal. I can't see my screen, so I gotta look behind me. Where am I at now? There we go. That's a little bit better right about there. That should have my work, because you got to keep your piece dead center of the horizontal for it to come out good on the vertical feed, because it's using the same horizontal footage. It's just cropping a spot out the center. Yeah, I'm back at it again. I figured I'd jump. Perry went live, so I jumped off and to watch his. And I just want to get back on here and test again when it's running at 1080, see if it's still going to keep running smooth. And I'm going to be working on this piece, so I figure I'll go ahead and go live again while I'm doing it. I got my 4-inch hose came in for my dust collection and all, but I got so much that I need to do out here to set it up and try to run with it to do it right that I need to get that done so I don't try to take any shortcuts. If I start dragging stuff out and cutting stuff open now, I'm just gonna rig it as quick as I can to get to work to see if it's gonna work, and then that's gonna cut me short on my pipe or my hose. So I got a little spot beside my bench because I'm moving everything to the opposite side. Hey Perry, how you doing, buddy? Hey, when you was running your OBS earlier or your live earlier, were you running in the dual stream settings that YouTube's got available now? I know, I could see you shivering. That's what I'm saying. You got to get you a little space heater out there, run you a whole separate cord from the house or something just for you a heater. I don't have a big one. I have a tiny one. It ain't maybe 8 inches wide, 3 inches thick, and not even a foot tall. Small. It sits right here beside me on the floor, but it's just enough to cut the chill. You know, one side of me's cold, but I'm getting a little bit of heat, so I guess my brain kind of shakes the cold off better that way. Oh no, Monkeys, he was doing a live outside in his carbon shed, and he's cold frozen. Tried at first, but it wouldn't let you do the dual. Okay, now on your OBS, do you have all your camera scenes set in a horizontal format to where it can go, what is it, like 16:9 or whatever? As I took and my vertical feeds got jacked up to where my video quality was just garbage. It wasn't letting you tune it no higher than like 240p, and so I had to go through and completely erase my my camera scenes and put them in again to get my resolution back the way I needed it. And then I set it at 720 for a while at horizontal, and then by the time I did that, YouTube had did the update to where it showed the dual settings. OBS was freezing up and everything. Have you updated OBS? There's a new update for it. I had to update mine today. Just use the horizontal setup. Okay. Yeah, I had a horizontal profile and a vertical profile made up, but I erased my vertical profile, and then I had to erase my horizontal setup because, like I said, somehow my resolution got all jacked up, and every time I tried to change it, I was just making it worse. So I deleted it all together and reset it. All right, Monkeys, have a good day. Man, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I did that before you went live. Okay. Huh. Might have just been a little hiccup. Hopefully it'll work for you next time. I'm yet to be able to find my vertical feed. Every time I do it, let me see, hold on. If you're still in here, let me turn that off. Let me turn my wood burner off so I don't burn nothing down over here. You goofball. I gotta unplug this camera. Let's see. Switch my cameras. Where are we at? Oh, back up. There we go. Boom. See, there's my feeds there. It's showing my vertical and then showing my horizontal. But I can never find the vertical feed when I'm using my phone. And even when I sign in under my Tim Reed account and not my Grumpy account, I'll go scrolling through trying to find the vertical feed, and I can never find it. but it's showing me right here that I'm pushing on, because it's got excellent stream and excellent stream. You know, it's showing me that I'm pushing it from there, but I can't find it, so I don't know. And then my views, it's not really showing. Switch cameras so y'all don't get dizzy, sorry. It's not really showing a difference in my views. So I don't know. I don't know if it's working like YouTube says it's working, because they say it's supposed to be taking that vertical feed and pushing it to the shorts, but like I said, I can't find it. So because I want to watch my vertical feed on my phone so I can make sure I'm keeping my work, you know, center of the screen. Because everybody that's been in my live so far since I've been running, because I've done like 3 or 4 lives using that feature, the dual stream feature. And I'll ask everybody when they're in here, you know, how are they finding it? Are they finding it vertical or horizontal? And so far, I haven't even had nobody show up saying they found it in their shorts. So I don't know where YouTube's pushing it to. Maybe I'm just not a big enough channel to push me out to the shorts yet. I don't know. I couldn't try to do Twitch or nothing yet. I can barely get my head around the YouTube stuff half the time. And I just I started a Grumpy's Laid Back Carvings Instagram, but I don't have a lot posted to it yet. You know what, y'all? It would help if I turned the wood burner back on, wouldn't it? Oh, forgive me, I've had a little bit of extra medicine today. We've dubbed it as Feel Good Friday. But I know the bad thing about it, though, that's what I was talking with Wowie earlier, is since I've been using OBS, my views did drop like tremendously, even when I'm running with the lathe. I guess because it's streaming through the software and it wasn't putting me out in that vertical feed anymore. Even when I streamed vertical with OBS, I didn't get the views that I was getting before without the software. Like if I use just my phone and stream mobile and go vertical, I get a bunch of views that way. But I don't like the vertical stream. I would rather it be horizontal because y'all can see better, you know, and it's just easier to watch, my opinion. But oh, I'll do the just the generic tag and everything whenever I do my videos. Before I was using OBS, you know, just in my normal YouTube thing where I'd set it up. I didn't do nothing no different there than what I'm doing now. And I would get, you know, I had some videos would get a couple of thousand views, you know, when I was doing the live. And then when I first started my lives, I gained like 100 subscribers a month. You know, I turned my chat to where you had to be, you know, have to be a member to chat. And so people would subscribe, I guess, just to chat or whatnot. But like I said, I was getting 5 or 6 subscribers every time I did a live. You know, and then I got the OBS dialed in and started using the OBS to stream. So I was streaming through my computer using the software. And once I started doing that, boom, like I said, my views just tanked. And then at the same time I started doing that, my lathe took a poop on me too. Well, not my lathe, but my vacuum cleaner and stuff. So I quit spinning, you know, and went into doing my wood burning and stuff like that. You know, that might not just be as popular as the lathe work, but I'll find out once I get my dust collector back up and running, and I start streaming again with me just spinning. If my views don't jump up like they were, then I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Grumpy's in the lab, chemicals collide. Yellow for the glow, black where shadows hide. Lace spin smooth, therapy in the stack. Paint carved in the grain, no time to look back. Epoxy roach clips spun tight from the night. Color screaming loud, paint fused in the fight.
It's not just about the views, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I would love my channel to be able to monetize. Yeah, so I do need more views or just more exposure. And like I was talking earlier in the other live, was to go live like I do every morning when I do my early bird lives. Keep doing that, but like maybe once my lathe is going, you know, I'll run my lathe 3 days a week and then wood burn 2 days a week. And then out of those 3 days with the lathe running, maybe one of them run the old school vertical with just my phone. But when I do that, it's going to be noisier. You know, I won't have the music playing in the background or nothing then. You know, that's what I love about OBS, is being able to have my music. That and switching cameras without getting y'all seasick.
Yellow glows bright, black swallows the sun. The work ain't ever finished, the fight's never done. Lace spins eternal through the wrong and the right. Epoxy in the veins till the end of the night.
I got to get a better, I got a microphone that I'm using now that it's supposed to be mobile for your phones, but I got the little USB-C adapter for my computer to where I can plug it into the computer and use it. But I want to get the headset that Mr. Roy has. I would have already bought that if I wouldn't have had to replace the vacuum cleaner and then got the daggone extra 4-inch hose and all that mess. That's wiped me out on every bit of money I've made. Hey Deneen, how you doing? Hey, thank you for stopping by.
Epoxy brilliance, ride the tide. Roach clips in hand, extraterrestrial band. Crafting our dreams, it's all pre-planned. Workshop sessions, creativity unplanned. Sky high with aliens take a stand. Like and subscribe, join the vibe. Aliens in the
I seen Lee earlier. Hey Sophie, how you doing? Oh, hold on. Hold on, where Where you at? I got my computer. I can do this real quick now. There you go, Sophie. You should have your inch. There we go. All right, Perry. Get warm, buddy. You got to get thawed out so you can go play with your OBS settings and stuff and get your stuff going. And see if you can get that dual stream setup going too. Like I said, it's supposed to, when it gets done like that, it's supposed to push us out to both the horizontal and the short feeds. But like I said, I haven't found it on the shorts yet. I'm just crossing my fingers that it's getting me out there.
Workshop whispers, tales of the beyond, epoxy creations, infinite bond, roll up reality, spaceships spawned, chronic pain fades, therapeutic dawn.
I guess I might have some different people in the live today because I normally go so early, and now I'm going later in the afternoon. That works out, I guess, huh?
These epoxy, these roach clips tight. Aliens land instant height, no fright.
Because I normally go live at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, I've been live off and on all day today.
Grumpy spun the wood till it morphed out of shape. Lathe humming, hands moving, craft and fate. Epoxy drips, binds bugs in a sculptor's twist. Zen found in the fog, some aliens miss. Eyes bloodshot, medicated, soul kissed. Peace found among aliens in the mist. Chronic pains, a ghost, anxieties dismissed. Like to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss.
Oh, goodness. Y'all see that? Woo, my hand let go and grabbed it again real quick. The daggum thing straight jumped out of my hand. I almost boogered it up bad right there. I should be able to buff that out a little bit with my little diamond burr. Goodness gracious. That was almost bad.
Lost, eyes bloodshot, medicated, soul kissed. Peace found among aliens in the mist. Chronic pains, a ghost, anxieties dismissed. Like to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss. Roach clips, shiny dope, soldiers a cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope. Aliens nodding props to the craft, no hate. Epoxy vibes outlasted the hands of fate.
No, it's my grip. I'm squeezing so hard, and I'm using that flat, that my tip I'm using is real flat and wide, or is real sharp. And I don't want that sharp line, but I don't want that line as wide as what it's gonna burn it. So I kind of have it rotated a little bit, and as I'm making my curves, I'm trying to roll the tip around a little bit to keep just that finer edge going. And when I rolled, I guess I got it just right, and I'm squeezing so hard, and my finger pushed it to help me steady, that it straight squeezed, and like squeezing a frozen marble or something, or grape, when you kind of pop it out your fingers. It pretty much popped the burner out my fingers, but I caught it again real quick. That was crazy though.
Peace found among aliens in the
What?
mist. Chronic ghost, anxieties dismissed. Like to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss.
Oh, Sophie, if you're still here, I know you haven't seen this in a live. You haven't caught my early lives.
Shavings fall like dreams cut from
It was slow-mo, right?
turning, spinning.
I hope you're still in here, Sophie, but check that out.
Workshop,
That was a wood burn I did, and then I painted it with my my black light colors.
the vibe slow glow.
And so black light reactive. I love the way the blue reacts.
Echoes of planets, grumpy crowd playing away. Red beams of light, spaceship vibes cross, smoke trails led
But
home,
yeah.
no details details lost.
I love my colors. I love the glow in the dark and then the black light colors and yeah.
Found among aliens in the mist. Chronic pain's a ghost.
But yeah, I'm gonna do that to this one too. I have enough colors to play with to make it some awesome. Okay, you saw. Cool. But yeah, the colors that I have, it should go with this pretty good and have this pretty well.
Roach clips.
I'm gonna do the blue and the yellow and get the green and those colors in the bird, and then do the flowers red right here, and then I'm gonna do these. Not sure what color I'll do this. I might do this like an orange right there, and then the green for the rest of it. I thought about it. I like my watercolors, but at the same time, my mom will love it if it could glow. She doesn't have the stuff to make it glow, but I said I can frame it up and put a backboard behind it, and I can put enough on there that'll make it glow. Like I have, where are they at? They should be right here on top. Yeah. I have to put some batteries in this and see how bright this makes the paint. But I have these purple lights. They're like the little multicolor lights for the Christmas trees, but they're all straight purple. And I can run those around the bottom, you know, put the little battery pack on the side and then have it trimmed up and then run the purple lights. Let's see, there's 12 lights, so I'll have to see how they spread out, but space them out to where they shine up on that. That might just be perfect, because then she doesn't have to worry about having an outlet to plug anything into. Just light it up when she wants it lit up. Hey, old Path, you made it back. But this, no, I got this image, Sophie, off of Google. I Googled this image a couple of years ago. I printed it out. It's just been laying in my stack. And I dug through all my papers to use it on this one. The same thing with that skull image. I got that image off of Google.
Wood chips dance like confetti on the floor. Every turn, every twist holds a little more. Aliens floating, they dip in my sight. The mist curling thick in the
All right.
soft workshop light. Sanded edges, smooth stress, exhaled sins.
Oh, no, the paint. No, the paint, the paint is just, excuse me, just acrylic paint that I picked up at Walmart. I imagine you can get some off of Amazon. It's just neon. Imagine you could probably Google neon blacklight paint, and it's just acrylic paint, and you know, your neon colors, you know, and then you can get glow in the dark as well. But these are just the blacklight, but I have a set of glow in the dark acrylic paints just the same. Like this is the regular light glow in the dark, like you know, your regular light will turn it on and turn your lights off and it'll glow, but then this you have to have the UV light or the black light to make it glow. But yeah, I picked them up at Walmart a couple years ago, and I would go 1 week and buy the couple colors, and I'd go buy a couple more colors until I had all of them. But yeah, I'm sure you could get it off of Amazon though. But I know I don't have the links for it. Ooh. Alright, what was I fixing to do?
That's the inside joke.
All right, let's get back to burning. Let my hand rest a little bit, so maybe I won't Yeah.
Crafted cures where the resin drips. Epoxy
Let
roach
it go, the
clips,
tip is easy.
equipped.
Yeah,
Medicated
turn it back
therapy,
on.
glow
Yeah,
flows
or
thick.
back on.
Chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air, floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul, shaping cloudy dreams. Watch the
There you
colors
go.
roll. Hand steady, mind free, this joint's patrol. Roach clips bonded, stories to unfold. Therapy's the wood grain, the blades our guide. Healing and creation. It's
We
where
wanted a
reside.
fireplace when we were looking for a house before we bought this one. We looked at a couple of them that had fireplaces, but they didn't have much of a yard. Right now, I wouldn't regret not having much of a yard because of my physical abilities and whatnot. Back then, I wasn't as bad as what I was, and I was wanting a big yard so I could have a big shop and have room for all my toys and stuff like that. Hey, Miss Daisy. But I just don't have no toys or no shop now, so I don't need that massive yard. But fireplace would be nice to play with every now and then.
Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air, floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air, floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves.
I got a lot of memories of fireplaces. My grandma and grandpa, when they lived in Chumuckla, the big house had a nice fireplace.
Crafted cures where the resin drips. Epoxy roach clips, fingertips equipped. Medicated therapy, glow flows thick. Chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air, floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul, shaping cloudy dreams, watch the colors roll. Hand steady, mind free, this joint's patrol. Roach clips bonded, stories to unfold. Therapy's the wood grain, the blades our guide. Healing in creation, it's where we reside. Pain dressed in smoke, where aliens hide. Through the haze we thrive, let fears subside. Medication rolled tighter than the bass drum.
Right now, you can count me as dopey too. I'll say it for you. I dubbed today Feel Good Friday. I don't have no other running or errands to do, and I went to the dispensary and I got some extra medication for the weekend. And yeah, I'm playing with some new chocolates that I haven't messed with before. So I've had a couple of medicated chocolates, and then I had a little medicated little shot. It's like a little, it's in a little bottle, like a 5-hour power, but it's just 15 of the little hippie calories. So I took that and had a few of the pre-rolls and stuff and whatnot. So yeah, Grumpy's in a good mood today. So yeah, I could be grumpy, happy, dopey, not sleepy yet, but I'll be there before long. But I got some sativa chocolates, so that should keep me awake. See, I'll balance it out. We plan on having a good Friday. How about that? I just hope everybody else has a good Friday as well.
Subscribe, watch the mood improve. Epoxy shimmers as the dust flies high. Shapes take
Testing the oil again. There you go. Hey Pat, how you doing? See, my body don't process the straight oil as well. so I have to go sublingual like the chocolate. I'll let the chocolate melt in my mouth, and I absorb it better that way, like under my tongue and whatnot. And then the nano, any of the nano tinctures and stuff, because they're water-based, tend to work better on me. That, and of course the flour. You know, flour and like the solvents, if I mess with any of the dabs or something like that, of course those are going to work. But ooh, I got candy lungs, so I do a dab or something, I choke like crazy. And then that, the choking don't do my neck or my back any good.
Aliens in the workshop messing around. Grumpy's carving skills are world renowned. Stress gets carved with every groove. Like and subscribe, watch the mood improve.
Sublingual, yeah, under my tongue. Now the oil, if I do the oil and hold on to it long enough, I get some effects off of it, but it's just the water base and the nano base just work better in my system. When I ingest it or eat it, my body don't process it that good, so I have to go sublingual with it to get the edible aspect of it. See, I can't wait, you know, they ever give me my green thumb for Florida. Believe me, I will have my own garden going. That, and I will invest into it's called a nug smasher. All it is a little hydraulic press that gets hot. And you can buy an expensive one or a plain Jane one, but you heat up the press and squish the flour, and you squeeze all the goodness out of the flour, and it activates it at the same time, and then you can make little capsules and stuff like that. You can do a lot with it that way. That will be my ultimate goal. Yeah. Hopefully Florida will get that way one day. If not, hopefully I can sell this place and move somewhere that does. This wood's messing with me right there.
In the soft grain find escape, round the edge and carve your shape. When the world begins to chafe, here your heart can find some space. Likes and subscribes a small
Nug smasher, if you got one of those, that's awesome. Oh yeah. Well, I can do the butter and all with just my regular flour. I know how to do that, slow cook it and all. I'll use my crock pot and infuse my butter and I call it better butter. Because it's better butter. But I can do the butter, and I tell you the awesome thing, if people like to make their own brownies or whatever, instead of infusing butter, I've infused coconut oil, and you do the coconut, not the processed coconut oil that don't have the coconut taste, but the coconut oil that gives you the coconut taste. Okay, infuse that and then make you some brownies. Oh my goodness. Get some dark chocolate brownies and you got you a daggum Mounds bar. You got a brownie that tastes like a Mounds bar. Oh yeah, you gotta watch the strands, the terpenes and the cannabinoids that you use and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, if you're going medicinal, you like you said, you do your research, because everything's gonna hit somebody a little differently. You know, what works good for you might not work good for me, vice versa. Yeah, so that's what I do. Because I do it for strictly medicinal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to catch that buzz off of it, but it's all medicinal too, because I don't do the opioids or any pills or nothing anymore. The pharmaceuticals, I don't play with those. And I got so much issues. I gotta find some doctors that'll actually listen to me to diagnose the rest of my issues and then go from there. But they all just want to give me pills, and I try to tell them right off the rip, I'm not here for a pill. And then they just kind of look at me like I'm crazy and don't know what to do. My neurologist thinks I have fibromyalgia, but I've never gone to a rheumatologist or anything to figure that out. But I still have massive issues in my neck, and last time I saw him, he seems to think that I don't have anything in my neck, no issues with my neck, so that's when he suggested that. But I never went to no follow-ups or nothing from there. It feels like a disc is trying to slip in my neck after I stay so tense for a while and then turn my head a little bit. I can feel extra. It's either that or the stenosis is starting to come back. And either way, if the stenosis comes back, if that gets so bad, they got to go in anyway. And so, yeah, that's why I need to go back to my doctor. I just don't want to. Scared. Oh yeah, doctors are for sure all about the money. Well, see, Sophie, with my lungs, I don't need to smoke. I got like the beginnings of COPD or whatever, and it's just with the wood burning and everything I do, and then all the smoking I do, it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. But it's like I said, with doing edibles, they don't hit me as good as I want to. If the edibles would work better and the oils would work better, I would quit combustion. I need to get a good portable dry herb vaporizer. Start with that. I got a desktop one. It's a lot to set it up and use it. And I'm always doing something, so I need something handheld. Lobo, Planet of the Vapes, has a handheld unit that I want to buy. But my art stuff and my channel stuff comes first. That little handheld unit's like, it was in the 200s, but I looked it up the other day because I was talking about it, I think Spike, and they were down, they were on sale. You could get the base unit for like 140 or 150. Oh yeah, no doubt, Perry. That's why the doctors don't know what to do when I walk in there. I go in there and I'm talking about stuff hurting, and the first thing they want to tell me is, well, I can't give you pain pills. You got to go to pain management. And I said, Doc, I don't want a pain pill. So no, I don't have to go to pain management. I'm managing my pain myself with my medical marijuana and my CBD. So I don't need your pills. You can put your little pill pad up. And I'm blunt and tell them that, so, and then once you tell them that, they like, duh. They flip and start stuttering and backstepping because they don't know what to do, because it's just their protocol. Oh, well, we send you to pain management and let's give you some ibuprofen. Okay, that's all we can do. Well, no, I don't want that. I want you to fix me. So yeah. Me and doctors we don't get along. I've already played the route where they play happy with the pill pad. That didn't do nothing but create grumpy and created a lot of problems with me in my life and stuff that, I don't need no more. And I gotta let my wood burner cool off, y'all. It's getting hot. But Off topic. Tell me what would you use, please. This is just box store birch laminated plywood. This is not good to use. You're better off using a basswood cookie or something. This has got glue and stuff in there, so this is fumey and it ain't good for you. I have a carbon filter deal going above me that's kind of sucks. It's like a little smoke scrubber. It's cleaning some of the smoke, and then I got my door open, blowing it all out the back door. But yeah, this ain't good to burn on. See, okay, I fully understand what you're going through. I mean, I physically don't understand, but I understand the pain. And right now, I can manage my pain herbally. And I know with my back issues and the way my discs are going to crap, because I got degenerative disc real bad in my lower back. So I know eventually the herbal's not going to be enough for me. So right now I'm trying to go as long as I can go without pharmaceuticals, because I know one day I'm going to have pharmaceuticals again. But until then, I want to do the best I can on just herbal. Shit, Pat, I've had a lower discectomy in my back. Pull your britches up like they fit right and feel where your belt's at. Go about 2 inches above your belt line, and those are the vertebrae. Right there at my belt line and just above my belt line are the vertebrae where my discs were shot. I can't remember the numbers of them. It's L something, but there's 3 of them right there on top of one another that I got degenerative disc disease in, and they had to do a discectomy on 2 of them. In 2011, they wanted to do the discectomy in 2009, and I pushed through until 2011, and I couldn't walk no more. I had to have it done. And then my neck, 3, 4, and 5 in my neck's anteriorly fused from the front. You know, so the doctor's opening me up. I'm not new to that, but the pills, you know, them pumping all the pills on me back in the day is what helped blow my back out to where I needed them surgeries. You know, if I would have slowed down and not had all them pills, then I probably wouldn't have blew my back out as quick. And then my neck's just stupid stuff I've done throughout life. There's nothing I could do about that but go back in a time machine. But that's where me and the doctors that's where I throw them all off, because it's like they want me to take those pills and junk, and I'm not. You know, I tell them. I said I use my CBD and then the medical stuff. That's all. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go check the door, make sure we didn't have no packages up. Ooh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I know you know what some back pain feels like. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. Let the resin reveal art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, it's mad appeal. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll type medication, floating outer space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride to create a blaze.
cases on the creek, roach clips in the glow, Grumpy's work unique. Carving late nights, therapy on repeat. Alien vibes hit wild, art'll never retreat. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze, roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life. Each stroke scope, chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes, transmit them precise. Out of this world, roach clip, got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight. Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight. In a zone, no phone, just resin delight. Therapy ain't a couch, it's chisels and light. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, that's mad appeal.
All right. Go check on the packages. Make sure we ain't had nothing sitting at the damn door.
Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight
Munchies and laughing. Right? That's what's crazy is what stress can do to the damn body. That's no joke right there. That's straight nuts. Hey Bunby, thank you for coming back. Didn't he? I thought I had given you your wrench. I'm sorry. There you go.
Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, that's mad.
Dude, Pat, you gotta slow down. Flip, dude, you gotta slow it. How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
Grumpy's got a string bell buzzing round and round. Laid and spinning worries, carving wood profound.
Sorry, I had to get some water.
Wood spirits emerge in his humble sway. He's got the light humming, takes the edge away.
Stress is bad. I mean, it whoops on the body and it does a lot of stuff to you. Makes a lot of elements come out that wouldn't hit you unless you know, if you wasn't stressed out as bad. It's crazy. I know it's a lot of my problem because I'll get my back stiffens up. I nod up and just, it all goes on my stress. Well, I think we just got a package. There's something beating and banging out there. Oh, garbage truck. That is how a lot of us in Carbon Fusion and Kindred Spirits kind of connected, is we're all busted and broke somehow. I mean, heck, I'm flipping broken, busted, batshit crazy. I'm all of it on top of one another. So. But that is what brought me, and I guess with Carbon Fusion and all that, it's just that's where I kind of relate to everything. But yeah, there's a lot of people that I relate to, and that's what kind of helped me get out of my head funk. And I'm still in my damn head funk. It's I don't think I'm ever gonna get out of it. you know, but it's just when I found Carbon Fusion, and then I found all the members and the community that spun from that, and realized that I'm not the only one out here in a head funk or the only one busted or broken. It kind of humbled me a little bit and helped me realize, you know, the world ain't over, you know. I just have to adapt. But it's yeah, Carbon Fusion, that was a big instrumental stage of my life.
Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there.
I've been doing them for a minute. I mean, I'm new to them, but I've done a bunch of them. And it's just, I'm trying to use this YouTube as a get out of my social anxiety shell and try to get back to how I used to be. I used to laugh, carry on, and not care. Well, I laugh, carry on, and I don't care on YouTube, but I'm a little different in person. But I'm still nervous. I'm just learning that the heck with it, you know. You're either gonna watch it and like it, or you don't and you scroll away. So I want to be myself. That's one thing I learned from Jordy, is just be real. Don't try to be somebody you're not, you know. People are gonna see through that, you know. So that's what I love about Jordy Johnson. And that man's as real can be.
Smoothing edges keeps me sane. Healing isn't found in gold, but in the art my hands can hold. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up.
Yeah, I get nervous. I get tongue-tied. Babble, that's why I put it in my videos, you know, pyrography, this and that, and a lot of babble. I don't babble as much when I'm doing the lathe, because I have to concentrate a little more on that, because you know, tool and everything going, that's a little more dangerous if you're not paying attention. But when I get down in the box and I'm tying my clips after I've spun them, I babble a lot on that.
Grumpy's hands, they shape the flow. Knives kiss wood and time moves slow. Chronic pain, it starts to fade. Healing in these grooves we've made.
Yeah, he does. I can't. That's another reason why I started the YouTube, is to give me a little drive. I was just sitting here doom scrolling all the daggum time. You know, I was watching everybody's channels that I was sub to and stuff like that. Amy, Joe, everybody, you know, everybody's growing, and there was so many more people starting channels and stuff. And it's like, I was just sitting here. That's all because I don't work, you know, and so I just sit here and medicate all day and doom scroll. And that wasn't doing me no dang good for my head, you know. And so it's like, you know, I made my roach clips just if I sold one in the dispensary every now and then, I would make a new one or something. And so it, you know, I wasn't doing a lot. And then with my hands, you know, I'm not power carving, so I was just pity partying, you know. So it's like, I started the YouTube as a couple of forms of therapy. One, to hold me a little more accountable. You know, it's like, okay, at first I was dropping 2 videos a week. So it was like I had to make 2 clips or 2 projects or something a week. So it made me have to do something, you know, instead of just sitting here doom scrolling, you know. And then the whole aspect of doing the lives, you know, that's helping me more with trying to get back out of my shell and get over my anxiety. But, you know, I walk out in public and I'm flipping nervous as all get out of. Somebody comes up and starts talking to me, you know, and it could be somebody from my circle, a stoner, whatever you want to call it or something. And they see my roach clips and, oh, dude, those are just flipping awesome. So I know they're not picking on me or nothing, but I get red. I'll blush up. My forehead starts sweating. I can feel the sweat beading up on my head like I'm an alcoholic or something. I mean, my anxiety and my nerves get that bad. And so doing the event with the Planet 13, that's just been crazy in itself. But at the same time, doing that, that's kind of why I jumped into the lives. As soon as they said, oh yeah, we want you to do this, I'm like, oh damn, and I hadn't really done no lives yet. And I was like, well, I'll do a live at the event. So I went to the beach that day, did my first live. And it's like, once I started that, I ain't slowed down. But it's like, I feel that I have to jump into it full force and don't think about it, or I'm gonna talk myself out of it. And then the community that's coming up from it, all y'all that like to watch my channel and talk about my art and say it looks good and all that, it helps me a lot. That makes me feel good. So yeah, I kind of love the YouTube thing now. It's pretty helpful. But yeah, it's holding myself accountable and making myself have to do something instead of sitting here and just doom scroll and having that pity party all day or something. Because it's like, everybody's got problems, but everybody you got to adapt and overcome. And so yeah, it's time for me to start adapting and overcome. Hey Sophie, thank you for coming by. Greatly appreciate it. You have a good night. Stay safe. I can't wait to see your cottonwood bark piece when you get it finished. It's looking good. And that's like the whole thing with the dispensary, with that new dispensary they got, the way they do with the whole community events and everything. It's just, they're so welcoming and inviting, and everybody's had such an awesome response to everything, and everything's gone so good. That's helped out a lot too. Heck yeah. I was looking at some kits last night, Pat, because I want to get a different one from what I got. The one I got is an awesome kit. Heck, I spent too much money for it, to be honest with you. But I could get something half the price of what I spent that has way more options than what mine has. But that's what I'm going to do, is get me another unit. But it's a single box. It's got 2 ports on there, so you can have 2 hand pieces plugged in, and there's 2 different versions of it. One version just has 2 hand pieces, and then one version has 2 hand pieces plus the like what you said, kind of like a branding tool. It's not this type of wood burner, but the one that's like a soldering iron. It's got the little screw-in nibs that are solid. It's got one of those hand pieces along with the 2 others. It's like $60, but I don't need the solid one. I just want the one that has the 2 hand pieces like this. It's like, I think $49 or $59, but yeah, I want to get me one of those. This one is good. I just can't use the Amazon tips. It's got the little balls and the different spoons and stuff like that, because the wire is too thick for this machine. This machine won't get hot enough. It'll burn up my machine trying to get it hot. If I put some of those tips on there, I have to turn my machine wide open just for it to barely start burning the board. That ain't no good. But wood burners are awesome. Slow you down. It's raining outside, you can't go outside and do no chainsaw work or nothing. Just relax and play with the wood burner. And like I said, my art is not always on par, so I'll borrow a lot of images off of Google. But my little mushroom homes and gnome homes and stuff like that, I can draw those pretty good, and I have quite a few of boards that I've burnt and colored with those. But that's just that I have 4 or 5 of those already, so I got to get a little bit, some different art out there for some diversity. Oh, that line a little thicker. I don't trust myself with knives and stuff that much. I do spoons, I have to spin it on the lathe and then just carve out the spoon with my Dremel real quick and be done. I want to do some more hand carving, but I'm afraid I'm gonna cut my damn finger off. Ooh, that is late for you. That's what I said. I'll have a few different folks in here today because I'm going live so late. So some of the on the other side of the pond, as I call it, it won't be too late for y'all. Right? Maybe if I locked it down and Mike and was beating on it with maybe like a mallet and some gouges that way, but just with knives in my hands with like you can see what, I don't know if you can tell when I'm gripping this piece here, I'm like white knuckle gripping. I got this thing grabbed as hard as I can because I can't tell how hard I'm grabbing it half the time. So I have to overcompensate, grab it like, and squeeze hard. And then working with knives, it's the same extent. Sometimes I can't control and feel I can't control the amount of pressure I'm pushing because I can't tell how hard I'm pushing and pulling with my hands and stuff. So with them sharp whittling knives, I've done it too many times and had close calls. Like I can whittle. It's just, there's been a few times that this guy almost got painted red by accident, and that's, so I need to get a tight fitting leather glove because I don't trust the little cloth, want to be cut resistant gloves. And then, I don't trust my hands. That's why the Pyrography, that's pretty good. That's doing me better. What you got? You have no idea. All right. What's up, Mike? You have a crazy week? I've done dubbed this Feel Good Friday, buddy. You need to go grab some of them gummies. Holiday coming up and a little extra money and stuff, so I've stocked up on some goodies at the dispensary. I've gotten me some chocolates because the gummies don't do me good. I have to do the sublingual. So anything I do, I have to let it melt and kind of dissolve and do it that way. Or the edibles just don't hit me right. So I got some chocolates, and then I got some more of those little nano shots, and then a lot of flour. Well, Bubba, it's Friday. I hope your weekend goes better than the week did. And I got me one of my herbal cigarettes going right now. I've had 2 pieces of my chocolate so far, and 1 of the nano shots. I got 2 more of the nano shots, and I got a bunch of chocolate. What does he say? Life's like a box of chocolate. I got 3 bags of chocolate. Edibles is a waiting game, and little dab will do, right? I like that. And see, that little dab, I'm gonna have to have a few edibles to let the body recuperate from all the choking and coughing my lung up that I'm gonna do. I got candy lungs, so a little dab is little dab will do me in. I'll lose a lung. That's one thing I've always had. I call them baby lungs. Pardon my French, but I candy ass lungs or whatever, because people, you know, growing up, my buddies could sit there and take a daggum bong rip for an hour. You know, I could never do it. You know, I'd take a little bong rip and then just lose a lung trying to clear it. You know, I've always been like that. But I guess that's, you know, like I said, the doctors, they hit me with wannabe COPD back in 2012. And then it took me to, because I was smoking a pack and a half, 2 packs of cigarettes a day back then, on top of all my flour that I smoked. And it was the crappy flour back then. But 2013, I quit the stinky sticks, but you know, I still do the herbal cigarettes, and then all the fumes and stuff that I worked around with, I guess, growing up, that done my lungs in. So yeah, the vape pens, they get me hard if I hit them too hard, and then the dabs and any of the concentrates, they'll take my breath away. But boy, they do work good. Hey, old Pat. Hey, how you doing? Oh, Alan. We'll call you Alan. We got the other old Pat in here too. So, Alan, how you doing tonight, buddy? I hope your back's doing okay. Oh, no, he left. I'm sorry. I always said he was leaving. Have a good night, buddy. I missed you saying that you were leaving. Mike, wait, everything good? Well, I hope it wasn't no bad doctor trip or nothing.
Grumpy's hands are rough with pride, spinning cedar where dreams collide. Wood chips flying in the air, crafting beauty without a care. Roach clips glimmer in the light, shaped with patience, pure delight. The scent of cedar fills the room.
You'd think that dog would go horse out there, but he don't. He is a trooper. Yeah, L1, L2, and L3 are busted by a hydraulic. Damn! When did that happen?
The hum of tools, a soothing sound. In this shop, joy is found. Sawdust dances, golden haze. Echoes of simpler quiet.
Oh, okay, that was back in the day. That wasn't just recent.
Every spin brings something new. In this space
We all got messed up backs around here, huh? It seems to be the consensus. 1995. Damn, dude. That sucks, because that's going to be I'm sorry, didn't mean to drop the F-bomb. That's going to be hurting dang near just as bad now, because, I mean, you severe, snot, I get hyper, I get tongue-tied. You suffer any type of severe trauma in your body, that stuff catches up to you times 10 when you get older. You know, that's what's got me in my position, was skateboarding and bike riding and jumping and thinking I was a stunt man when I was little. Just all kind of stupid stuff. And then a few accidents at work. But most of my problems with my body was just playing too daggum hard. And stupidity. Sciatic nerve, dude, I call the sciatic nerve the psychotic nerve. Can't hardly walk today, dude, I'm sorry.
Grumpy schooling aliens, tools in the light, workshops glowing, sparking minds so bright. Stress fades away, clouds in the night, medication rolled cedar feels so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight.
That's what I had to have my surgery for whenever I was younger with my back, when they did the disectomy. I dealt with the stuff bulging and pushing against everything till I couldn't take it no more. It had my sciatic flared 24/7. I said the other day, it felt like my leg was trying to break in half. I mean, I had a constant pain just radiate from the center of my shin that would not go away.
Rhythm in the groove, cedar speaks a language ancient smooth. Sawdust halo, thoughts start to bloom. Lathe in motion, no space for gloom. Stress fades away, clouds in the night.
Caffeine and anger make me get up, right? Well, see, that's where grumpy come from. I was pissed off at the world with my issues, and mine was more than caffeine. Mine was the pills and I guess the legal caffeine. They had me on Adderall, all the pain pills, Xanax, they had all kind of stupid crap at one time. And I knew I didn't need to be working, that I needed to have something done with my back, but I couldn't afford to stop working, so I was mad about everything, and then the pills on top of that just made me madder. And yeah, that's where Ray was born and Grumpy come to play. And then I got away from all the pills, and still grumpy, but I got it under a lot better control now. Smash, not the door. Damn. And of course, the damn military gonna give you the shaft, and you probably don't get shit worth a pension for that, do you? Damn, that sucks. My dumb ass would climb trees. We had my neighborhood, when I was growing up in it, we were like the first house. Everything was woods. The road was still clay. We didn't even have asphalt on the road. And so as kids moved in, we would, houses being built, we would snatch plywood and stuff from the houses and take them out to the woods where our forts and stuff were, and we would lay the plywood on all the shrubs around the bottom of the trees, so there would be, they'd be 3 or 4 foot off the ground, and there'd be a gap underneath it, and we would jump from the trees and land on that plywood like it was cardboard boxes, like we were stuntmen and stuff. Our dumbasses, we hurt the hell out of ourselves. The worst I done though was I was probably 21, 22, No, I wasn't old enough to buy alcohol yet, so I was 19 or 20, and that was. I'm a country boy, but that was when I was in my sure enough redneck country boy stage. We were partying in the woods, drinking all the time, big bonfires and stuff. But we were in the woods. We wasn't hurting nobody, and I was drunk. It was late. I needed to be getting home, and I was like, I need to sober up. And there was a creek running through the area, you know, and we were parked close to it where the main fire was, and we were getting ready to leave. So we broke away from the main group and went off by the creek and started a small fire because we wasn't drinking. We was trying to sober up. My dumb ass went stripped down, went running and dive into that creek, figured that cold water would wake me up. Oh, well, it woke me up, but it damn near killed me. I jumped in that water. I hit, you know, typical partying and drinking, and I jumped in the water and I hit a sandbar basically with the creek. You know, I jumped in and hit the sand with my head. Freaking like instant whiplash. Neck burning on fire. I laid up against the damn tree for like 3 hours sobering up after that. But, you know, I credit that to my neck issues now, you know, hence I got 3, 4, and 5 fused. That's probably the vertebrae I jacked up when I hit that sandbar when I was 19. That and I fell off a few houses, the roofs when I was framing, but I landed on sugar sand with one of them flat on my back, knocked a wind slap out of me, but I walked that off. And then I fell off a wannabe OSHA approved ladder. As I say, it was 14-foot randoms put together to make a wannabe 2x4 ladder. That was propped up on sawhorses, and I had been cutting around that for a week straight, but we were using that to get up and down off of a high roof. And I fell from that getting on the roof one day and landed on my side on top of all that wood. And that was my worst falls. That and then working at Burger King, I fell one day, and that's what set my back into motion. I fell and twisted when I fell and ripped my lower back up. And then I healed from that, but working construction after that's what ripped me apart. I couldn't get away from the construction.
Never underhanded. Whittling his worries, chisel in hand. Lighting up a stogie, grains like sand. Cool wood carvings, medicine profound, grumpy laid back.
Dude, I told Pat to slow down. You gotta slow down with Pat. That's what my buddy used to say, slow down, you live longer. I used to always joke and laugh when he said that, but I was young. He was an older guy and I was a young buck, thought I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof. But now that I'm older, I realize what he was saying. If I had slowed down, I wouldn't be as tore up as I am. No, it didn't censor it. It comes straight through on my side. I ain't monetized. They don't care about my channel. I don't know how some of my content's gonna play over on monetization. You know, what I do is legal here, but YouTube still don't like that to a degree. So I have to watch how I talk about it and whatnot, I guess. That's why I call it the hippie calories and stuff. I can't see that. Hey, it's just they're laxing up. I've saw some maker videos where they were talking about censorship and profanity and stuff like that. You know, and how some stuff when people say unalived instead of doing this, that they weren't as strict as some people thought they were. It's just some, I guess, the context on how some of it was taken, and then they're what is it? It's they're getting a little better with it. It's supposed to be everything's supposed to be getting monitored by their Gemini, you know, and all that crap, and it's not as much as an algorithm ran base anymore. It's supposed to be changing up some. But it's like the first so many seconds of your video, the titles of your video, the keywords in your video, that will set it to where they want to watch what you're saying. But after so like once your stuff's going, like you go live and you play it cool for a minute, then you can get looser with how you act or something, is how they were putting it. But I slip up and drop a few ugly words every now and then, but other than that, I don't talk about stuff too crazy. I don't think, anyway. It's gonna be hot.
Welcome to the shop where the sawdust flies, wood lace spins, splinters baptize, epoxy drips, bonds like ties, roach clips stack high as skies. Pain medication, hand steady in creation.
Sit there holding the tip up, babbling, and then when you first set it down on the wood, it wants to scorch it bad. So you gotta make sure you move it.
If we're lucky, alien will slide. Beam us up, cosmos we ride. Colors cosmic, swirl, collide. Galactic.
Hey man, how you doing, buddy?
Are we confide?
I know everybody calls you baked, but I call you mashed. I don't know why I like saying that better. What you want me to call you, baked or mashed?
Lathe hums low, whisper in the grain. Every carve, every groove releases the strain. Epoxy shines, stained glass vein. Built from pain, now beauty remains. Crafting galaxies in this little shop. Planets spin on the tabletop. Stars in resin, dreams don't stop. Tools talk back with every drop. If we're lucky, alien will slide. Beam us up, cosmos we ride.
I have to when I do my screenshots, what gets me when I do my screenshots, I'll just take a picture of something, but when I go to upload it for my screenshot on YouTube, it'll be too large. It'll be the megabyte, the file size is too big. So all I do is I'll take a screenshot or a picture with my phone and then just crop that picture, because most of the time the file's not that much bigger than what they're allowing. So you just crop a little bit of the image and it'll reduce it to a good enough size. Because that's every time I take a picture with my phone and then upload it to my computer and try to use it without editing it, it's too big. But then I just cropped it and I mean barely remove any of the picture, and it's small enough to work. You know, that's always been my issue. He's both mashed and baked at times. That's me. How'd I tell my mom I'm trying to be an astronaut tonight? Frick, I wish it would hit me hard enough that I could be considered a space cadet. It wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit. But we damn sure trying to go to the moon. You have to watch that Stoner Gump.
Shavings fall, a galaxy of grit. Epoxy shines, time unwinds the perfect fit.
I don't know what happened. I'm buffering. Oh no.
Subscribe to the stars, follow where they lead. Therapy's a
Uh
process.
oh. We back yet, or we still buffering?
Close, they wanna understand. We hand them a
They're
roach
showing me
clip, they
back.
grasp the brain. Aliens fly by, curious they hover. We tell them subscriptions
Why am I
free.
buffering on the phone?
Spaceships park, earthbound mystery, crafted by the hands of human.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, and I'm buffering hard on my phone. I'm lagging hard on my phone.
Black swirls with the yellow epoxy mess spinning hand steady, no mellow roach clips my tools.
My YouTube altogether is lagging bad. Running through OBS, I guess. Oh well, it's bad playing, so. I don't know if I cut out on y'all side or not, but it cut out on my phone over here for a minute. So I don't know if it's just my signal at the house or if it was my actual YouTube broadcast.
Chaos in the beaker, truce a lock box. Aliens that keep us spinning webs of haze. Fumes in the air, galactic graffiti, stardust in despair. Meds roll tight, let the sparks ignite. Cosmic whispers echo through the endless night. Grumpy stirring dreams, alchemy in sight. Black and yellow blend, stars burst in flight. Dust therapy, breathe it deep. Inhale the sky, made in pain. Sparks lit, let the cosmos fly. Dust therapy, rolling meds, tight, no lie. Made in pain, sparks lit, let the cosmos fly.
Never let on. It must have just been my phone. And my phone in here started, but I lost y'all in my ear, and my phone was buffering, so it must have just been my connection here. And when I look back at the YouTube studio video that's going, and then the video that's on my phone, and then what I'm actually doing, there's just so much of a delay between everything. It's crazy. Hey, Amy Jo.
Cosmos cracking, stars go insane. What do we do? What do we claim?
I'll be back to doing some wood spinning before the weekend's up. I finally got all my stuff to my vacuum cleaner burn up on me, and it run on 2.5-inch hose and 2.5-inch dust collector or dust separator and all that. And then I turned around and ordered that wind dust collector that Jordy had, and it just don't have no power. Can running, and I'm hoping it's just because it's running through this 2-inch stuff, and so it's like the vacuum cleaner was stronger. But I got a 4-inch hose and the 4-inch dust separator and stuff this weekend, so I'll rerun the new plumbing for it and cross my fingers that it works better. Then I'll be doing some more wood clips or roach clips and stuff.
Dust therapy, breathe in the pain. Meds roll tight, spark in the flame. Cosmos cracking, stars go insane. What do we do? What do we claim?
Sorry, y'all. Chocolate's kicking in a little bit, I guess.
Welcome to the shop, gears grind, sparks ignite. Lace spin steady, cutting dreams in the night. A
Epoxy drips slow like a teardrop falling. Roach clips crafted pain medication.
Can y'all hear me? Or was it just on Amy Joe's side?
Subscribe. Cosmic confession. Aliens fly by. Curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal. Yo, subscription's free, no question.
Oh. Oh, it dug in right there. That's not coming along too bad. Okay. I need to widen. There's some lines I want to widen out some. Right, I'll go back and touch it up here and there. Cool, cool. My side's lagging bad. Y'all have already answered me in chat and everything, and it's just now showing up in my chat. Or, I mean, not in my chat, but in my ear. That's crazy. That's why I said I gotta tune myself out half the time. I like listening to it so I can hear the music. And my dog's beating on the door, y'all. She wants outside. Y'all give me just a second. I'm gonna keep my microphone going, but I'm gonna turn my wood burner off and let my dog outside real fast. Hey, I'm gonna do this one for my mom. As I said, it's got some leaves going on through here and another flower in there, and then just the vine for it and all. But it's gonna come out good. I'll burn the edges like I do, and then I'm gonna use the black light paint for it. Oh, my back. Let me let my dog out. Come on now.
Colors bright, sharp, popping like planets in motion. Yellow spins with black, a galactic collision. Cosmic swirl dreams, no muddy decisions. Aliens
fan right in my ear. Y'all's ear too. Go big, go girl.
Made in pain therapy through design. Grumpy's fire up the art, let it spark, redefine. Cosmic swirl, let it twirl, let it gleam. Yellow and black, the galaxy supreme.
Hey, you got it back now? You got audio this time? And apparently my computer speaker isn't working. Oh no. Oh, okay, you're on your phone. Cool. I'm back for a second. I just throwed her out the door for a minute. She wants to play, but it's dark. I ain't playing. She needs to go potty and then come back in. It's not time to eat yet. Come on. I see you standing there. Come on. No, we're not whooping. Come on. No, come on. She went straight to her toy. She wants to play. Get inside. Crazy. It's cold out there. It's cold and dark. It's cold. I'll get you. Get you. Come on. Go. Crazy boy. Put my fan back up in the door, y'all. As I said, that plywood stuff that I'm burning, it's got some nasty fumes that come off of it, so definitely gotta have my fan going. And like I said, I got my little carbon stuff in my box going, that little fan going, so that helps out. All right, y'all. She wants to play constantly. Alright, so chocolate, dark chocolate. Where'd she go? Be right back, y'all.
Laid back, carving, steady hand devotion. Epoxy shines bright, clouded in emotion. Grumpy hands spark art, therapy potion. Anxiety drips vanishing like ocean foam motion. Aliens in the smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain a ghost, fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof. Roach clips glowing, fingertips control. Therapy the mission, fire feeds the soul. Ink in the wood grain, carving out whole. Lost in creation, feeling fully whole. Epoxy drips clean, locks the vibe in time. Therapy eternal, sculpted line by line. Pain fades silent, buzzed up the climb. Aliens tracking thoughts, feeling so divine. Smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain a ghost, fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof. Grumpy's craft cuts through that ether haze, shoving demons aside, calling brighter days. Therapeutic fiction set the world ablaze. Creation keeps.
Oh, okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. My wife went to the store to get bell peppers for dinner, and I didn't know she was going to the store. So when I heard her truck crank up and leave, I was like, oh no, what happened? I didn't know if something was up with her mom and her dad or what was going on. I had to go ask my son what was up. But I did pot roast yesterday, and I like to chop up a bell pepper and onion and stuff when I put in there. I do baby carrots, all the little baby potatoes, chop all that up, and then put the bell pepper and all that in there with my roast and let it cook all day. But yeah, so I think I messed up her ingredients for supper tonight. I think she needed one of the peppers I used. I'm trying to get into my chocolate. There we go. Okay. Ah, Perry, I missed it. You leaving? Okay, buddy. Have a good night if you're still here, if you hear me. Merry Christmas. Stay warm. Get you a good extension cord and a little baby heater out there. Just a little heater, enough to cut that chill a little bit, makes a huge difference for you. I sit out here and it's still 40 degrees out here, but I have that little heater dead at my feet, and it keeps me from shivering and shaking. Because once I start shaking, I'm done. I have to go inside. But have a good night, buddy. There you go. I love my music. I got to get more of it in my playlist though.
Like and subscribe, come and catch the vibe. Grumpy's workshop where the cosmos collide. Aliens watching, they peep through the sky. Crafting universes with a gleam in his eye.
You gotta be careful with these chocolates. They're good. keep these things put up, but I got the munchies and wanted a sweet tooth. And went and got hold of the wrong bag of chocolate. Be in for a real good night.
Grumpy's in the shop today, tools clatter where shadows stay. Crab apple wood gets its say. Made in pain, that's how we play. Turning scraps to gold each day. Roach clip spinning, grain won't stray. Lathe hums like an old freight train. Fingers guide the flow and strain. Every clip a story plain. Made in pain, that's how we play. Turning scraps to gold each day. Roach clip spinning, grain won't stray. Meds rolled up for a breath of peace. Shavings fall like a masterpiece. Grain so smooth the hurt's released. Made in pain, that's how we play. Turning scraps to gold each day. Roach clip spinning, grain won't stray.
It's not doing too bad. Ooh, 5:30. All right, I'll be shutting down on this live again here in about 15 minutes or so. Miss Francis at Beatin' Crazy Custom Creations, she does Friday night lives, and she's doing a game night tonight, and it's going to be a good one. It's gonna be maybe not quite kid friendly. I think if she does the game that she was talking about doing, it just has a little kind of spicy questions. A couple of the questions get a little spicy, but other than that, it's pretty fun. If anybody wants to go check it out, it's Beatin' Crazy Custom Creations. Miss Francis, she's got an awesome little deal she does, but I believe it's at 6 o'clock is when her live's gonna start. But I just saw that it's almost 5:30, so figured I had to put that out there so I don't forget.
Grumpy carving galaxies, push the limits of sight. Glow bright edges, lights a strobe light glow. Hands cramped steady, art dances just so. Laid back visions, they traverse the unknown. Aliens watch Grumpy shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe, drop that subscribe. Catch carvings flowing steady, creations alive. Grumpy in his own, aliens not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights.
I used to love watching that when I was growing up.
Aliens watching, they nod and they grin.
vibes intergalactic.
I named one of my hamsters after the cat. Well, the cat's name was Lucky, right?
Epoxy spills like rivers on a moonlit night. Shapes emerge sharp, souls taking their bite. From that shit to brilliance this tight. Grumpy carving galaxies, push the limits of sight.
Alf was one of my favorites. He always wanted that cat. Yes, sir. Is it here, Lucky? Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe. Drop that subscribe. Catch carvings flowing steady. Creations alive.
That was a good show, though.
Aliens, not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights.
That's brilliant.
Oh no, what's Grumpy doing tonight? Sparking up trouble under the light. Wow, what's that electricity?
Here you go. I showed my age in this one. How about some old Nanu? Now that was my damn. I had to watch that when I was growing up. That was my favorite. Oh, Mork and Mindy. I loved that show. I was little. Little dude seen somebody drink a glass of milk with their thumb. Come on now. What little kid ain't gonna be hooked and wanting to watch that? Robin Williams, he was a damn good actor. That man was well talented.
Crackle, pop, burn, watch it go. The Lichtenberg burn puts on quite the show. Zap, zap, snap, a warning to know. Please safety first, don't follow his flow. Crackle, pop, burn, watch it go. The Lichtenberg burn puts on quite the show. Zap, zap, snap, a warning to know. Please safety first, don't follow his flow. The patterns it leaves, like trees in the sky. Beautiful but deadly.
My heater's bringing that smoke out in my face instead of up in my fan. I need to clean out my filters, I guess. Oh, coffee with brandy and cream. I used to like doing some Irish coffee. Getting some of that good Irish cream so it's not too strong, that way I can drink a bunch of it. I like to drink because it's the flavors. I like the flavors on stuff, but then I gotta watch it because I don't want to get drunk, so I won't drink it too often. But some stuff is just, it's not too strong, so you can drink a bunch of it. One of this, y'all probably think I'm crazy on this one because this ain't really a mixed drink. It's supposed to be a shooter, but I don't remember what they called the shot that she made from it. But it's supposed to be a Monster Energy drink and Jaeger Bomb, or Jaeger Bomb. That's what it is, a Jaeger Bomb. But it's Monster and or Red Bull. I think it's Red Bull and Jägermeister. I think it's supposed to be the signature drink for a Jaeger Bomb, but I used the Green Monster and Jägermeister, and I would make it like a mixed drink. So I would pour my glass, I would put some ice in my glass, and I'd put probably 2 or 3 shots worth of Jägermeister into the glass, and then pour the rest of it, top it off with Monster, and stir it, and I would drink that as a mixed drink all night. And because I would take one of those big, I guess it was not a 24 ounce can. It was the big Monster drinks, so it was more than a 16 ounce. But I would take that one can and make like 2 drinks out of it. That would do me good every night. That was my candy when I first stopped taking all the pills. When I was getting away from all the pills, I was drinking a little bit more with my smoke.
Sacred ground where mind gets lost, carved from ancient timber. Who cares the cost? Swap the pain for purpose, turning sorrows gray. What spirits emerge, chasing clouds away. Wood and smoke, life in a tangled dance, carving through pain, giving grain a second chance. Medicating moments, sharing
Unfortunately, I do. That's the bad thing about it. I want to use it up, but it's not the best to burn on. But yeah, I counted it up the other day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have maybe 10 to 15 more pieces. About 10 more pieces this size, and probably 5 pieces that are a little bit narrower. They're as long but not quite as wide. After that, I don't have no more of it to burn on, and then I want to get some of the some of those live edge boards, like what Amy Jo's doing her eagles and stuff on. I've been looking on Amazon, and I found a couple of packs of those that are decent size and not a bad price for a few. And so I want to start buying those and burning my pictures on those, because I figure when I do something like this on one of those boards and do it a little bit nicer, and do my wood burning, do my coloring and everything, and seal that, instead of this being 25, that style board, I'd figure 45, maybe 50, just stepping up a little bit and then stepping up the materials. So I figure I can step the price up. It's what I'm hoping. I'll have to see how much sticker shock I get at that point. But anyway, I go with the price. I want to get off of these boards and get on some safer wood, because just all the fumes and stuff that come from the glue on this ain't the best to burn on.
Patterns emerge like ancient lore. Hands know the dance, always wanting more. Therapeutic rhythm, every single cut. Chronic pain fighting, but I stay in the rut.
Dust fills the lungs, yet clears the mind. In every
And I also thought about dousing it down with epoxy and whatnot too. Do the burn, do the color, make sure it's dry, and then seal the whole piece off with epoxy. And then that'll definitely drive the price up. But
Roach clips cleaned, each one's a story. Copper wire twist, therapeutic glory. Minds at ease, wood chips in the air. Chronic pain fades, I'm beyond the despair.
yeah, I mean, this where'd it go? Right there. That's wannabe birch right there, but that's the real wood. I get some of this and burn on this, it would be way better than the plywood that I'm burning on. And then I could sand this a lot smoother and get it smoother than, I can't sand this to get it super smooth, so my tips catching on all them little grains, because that's what this is wannabe birch laminated plywood or some mess like that. And then that is actual birch shelving wood that I had that I've cut up to make my little Lazy Susan deal. But oh, have a good night, Denise. Thank you for hanging out. But yeah, that would be much better than this plywood stuff. Like I said, the plywood stuff, I had a bulk of it laying around because we bought it to make a pantry with, and I never made the pantry. And we ended up getting other stuff for the pantry, so I used the pantry wood to make my box that's around my downdraft right here, and then the backboard for my lathe and all, and then what was left I cut into these little boards to do these little burns on. But I figured this is just good practice. Get me worked up for some of the better wood.
Colors bright, a cosmic throne. Dust therapy, pain be gone. Colors swirling, works in
Yeah, I got a bucket full of scraps and stuff. Like, heck, I probably have the little half-cut pieces from cutting this out, thrown in the bucket somewhere. Oh, I'll use that for something. I can't throw that away. I am bad about that. Bad about that. I think I can reuse anything and everything, and I'll keep it forever. And then I'll finally get to where I can't move around out here or something. I do the great purge, as I call it. I'll drag the trash cans up on the back porch and just get frustrated and start throwing stuff away, you know. And then it's like a week later, I'm looking for something. It's like, I had that. I had one of those. And then it's like, I'll sit down and say, oh, I can vividly, automatically see myself tossing it in the garbage cans. Oh, I had one of those. It's like everything works like that. I keep it forever and ever and ever and throw it away, and it's like right after I throw it away, I'm looking for it.
out in the shop where the sawdust flies. Epoxy gleams under dreamy skies. Lathe spins tight.
Because I'm good at repurposing stuff, you know. I do repurpose a lot of stuff. But hey, Josh, how you doing?
Medication rolled up tight tonight. Art from the soul under workshop light. Lathe carving grooves cutting deep and true. Grumpy's laid back vibe, it's pure deja vu. Roach clips shining like the moon's delight. Twist and turn till they're just so right. Fingers stained with color so bold. Masterpiece used, born where stories unfold.
I got a bucket of old furniture legs. I got, let's see. It was a headboard from the bed when I was growing up, when I was little at my mom's house. She had it in her garage for a long time, and it got damaged and it was broken and then chewed on by old dogs, and said the bed wasn't worth trying to salvage no more. But it had a bunch of spindles that were spun, you know. They all had their unique shape to it and all, but it's like I turned around and knocked all those things out of the old headboards and threw them in a bucket. It's like I could carve on those one day, you know. I never messed. They're out here in the garage buried somewhere in all my mess. But I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's old solid wood.
It's pure deja vu.
I was gonna do roach clips and little spirit heads in them, but never. I think I started to try to turn one of them on the lathe one time, but I never finished it or did anything with it.
Resin raining, color storms in the air. Crafting treasures made with flair.
control.
Grumpy's at the lace, spin a roach clip tight. Epoxy dreams gleam in the fluorescent light. Workshop therapy, wood chips in the storm. Alien fog rolls, keeping hands warm. Aliens in the mist, visions twirl, can't resist. Eyes red tinted, chasing moments we missed. Medicated haze, chronic pains take flight. Dust in the beam, lost in
It's crazy how tense I get doing this because the way I gotta grip everything. After a while it starts. I'll feel it in my wrist and my hands, and then it starts walking right up to my elbow. But I've been doing a good bit of burning today. That's not bad though, it's coming along good, I like that. It's gonna come out nice. Like I said, I'm gonna do this piece for my mom. I'll go back through one, because I'm gonna go back through and widen up some lines, and I know once I do that I'm gonna, because you can see where it's kind of yellowing right there where I kind of got hot and scorched. I'll go over all of it with a piece of Scotch-Brite on my Dremel, and that'll knock some of that extra scorch off. And then right there where the daggum thing jumped out of my hand earlier, I'll erase some of that. But yeah, it's coming along. I'll do all that and color it up for my mom. She'll love it. She always tries to take claim to every daggum thing I do. She'll come in here, she goes, I need one of these. Ooh, and she'll mess with me. She'll act like she's opening her purse and gonna put a piece of it in her purse or something. Always picking on me. She's got most of my, not most of it, she's got a lot of my artwork. You know, Mom, you can't charge Mom for your artwork. So it's like, I'm trying to make that to sell, Mom. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Oh man, I know you could do good. The way you carve and just see the detail and everything. If you can draw a little bit of wood burning, it should just be natural. Because you just, as long as you got your patience and play with the different tips like you would your wood carving tools, and then play with the heat on the machine, that's a lot of, that's what it is dialing your heat. You see me kind of tracing when I go. Some of that's just to get my hand in the motion I want to go, and then you can't just touch the wood, because if you just sit still and touch it, of course it's gonna burn. So you want to like kind of have your motion going and be in motion when your piece touches the wood. And then even with it adjustable, this little piece right here, just sitting here babbling, that piece is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. You know, so I have my temperature set, but it's gonna burn the wood. But then the wood over here is cool to the touch. So if I get in motion and touch it and keep moving some, it'll draw the temperature out of the tip so it don't scorch it as bad. It's a balance, you know. I think you'd do good. But that's me. I kind of get going, so I have the motion, and then I just slowly start dropping the tool down there, because that's how I draw anyway, is like sketch draw. I don't have that good of a fluid motion when I draw. I get too shaky. So I kind of sketch my lines and get my lines darker and darker, and then I'll start burning deeper until I start getting me a little trough going in the wood. But wood burning is nice when you can't get out there and carve because it's raining or too cold. It's relaxing for sure. my drawings look crazy. I mean, I can't get like a canvas and draw on a canvas and have a finished piece, because the way I draw, I'm erasing and scribbling, and I get back and forth, and I'll start with a scratchy line and then slowly darken that line up, and then I'll go through and erase the edges of it to clean it up. And yeah, I'm a mess when I straight up draw. that's anything I do is it'll always be on a piece of paper, and then I'll get my final image and I'll transfer it with some carbon paper or something. Hey Hobo, how you doing, buddy? And then half the time I can draw, half the time I can't, you know. So it's just, most of my stuff's just, I got like 1,000 sketch pads, and there might be 50 good pictures out of all of them. It's a mess. Ooh, all right, y'all. It's 5:51. I got to shut this down so I can make it to Miss Francis's live on time. Oh, goodness. I'll probably, once her live gets started, though, I'll be over here in my box watching her live on my phone like I'm doing y'all on the chat, and be burning on this. I want to get this finished, because I said my 4-inch hose came in, so tomorrow I'm definitely going to be messing with setting the dust system back up. But I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today during my lives. I know I've been going live a lot and staying live longer than usual, but I greatly appreciate the support. And everybody have an awesome night. Stay awesome, stay laid back, and remember, it's my job to be grumpy. And God bless everybody.
Each clip a little portal bent space-time. Alien beams hit, tools start to glow. Grumpy vibing hard, feels the artisan flow. Therapy session in the sawdust hive. Workshops, church crafting keeps them alive. Medicinal haze, no pain stays the course. Roach clip crackles, fire fuels the source. Late spin stories, whispers through the grain. Alien medics in the wood, healing every vein. Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace.
Hey, thank you, Twisted. I'm sorry, I'm just now leaving.